Good luck with that is all I can say. I hope that sticks in your throats when you're staring down at my battered corpse. Because this man definitely doesn't wish me well. It genuinely saddens me that no one believes what I say. Or even worse, thinks I'm mad. I could hear it in the two police officers' tone of voice when they were here. I heard them when they were getting back in their patrol car, laughing about house borers. As if I couldn't hear the difference between an angry grown man and the larvae of long-horned beetles. As if I'd somehow confused the two sounds. I've tried so many times before, but no one listens to me. I am totally in the dark. You know as well as I do that Operation Gladio was real, and that American tobacco companies added addictive substances to their cigarettes. The CIA really do have a heart attack pistol that leaves no evidence, and the Scientologists really did carry out Operation Snow White, even though no one believed it. I've pointed out plenty of times that Victor Gunnarsson was seen on Luntmakargatan just after Olof Palme was murdered. There's evidence to prove it. And I personally spoke to a police officer who admitted that two witnesses, independent of each other, saw a white sports car belonging to a local detective parked on the road by the cafe at Hünnekühle that July evening. I have also done my best to get you to realise that no traces of Essam Kazim's DNA were ever found on the knife that was found in the drain at Strömstad, and that 3 years before the murder of Anders Larsson, Penny Grundfeldt was active on Flashback under the hate-mongering profile of Death Star. That the ink mark on Lisa Widstrand's buttock was even reported in the local press without the police bothering to wonder if that had implications for Karl Hedblom's guilt, and I've seen part of an email exchange between the Abu Bakr twins where the ammunition for the Ruger Mini 14 that blew Sanchez's head off is explicitly mentioned. But you don't care about any of that. You'll only care once I've been murdered. When I'm a dead body. Yes, I'm using a typewriter to write this. I stopped using computers when I found out the truth about the NSA. That's how Edward Snowden has been able to stay under the radar in Russia. He never uses computers. And he, of all people, ought to have suffered serious withdrawal symptoms. But it's all perfectly manageable. I use a pad to access the internet, concealed, obviously, but I never write a word electronically. It all exists forever in the cloud and can be endlessly copied and spread. If the Abu Bakr twins discovered where I am, for instance, I'd be in an extremely dangerous position. I just heard the noise again, just now. Dear God. The worst thing about writing this while it's going on is that he's bound to take these sheets of paper with him. With my blood on them. Then he'll get rid of them without giving it any real thought, as if it didn't matter at all. Me, sitting here, writing in my own blood. The outside wall, down by the cellar. A sweeping sound, as if someone really is moving inside the wall, deep in the darkness. Obviously, I understand he must be outside, moving through the snow out in the flower beds. I just don't understand what he wants. Did I actually manage to leak a few undesirable truths onto the internet before I gave up computers? Has someone guilty walked free and felt threatened by my actions? Or is it just some ordinary, unremarkable sadist who doesn't have any real motivation beyond the act itself? A burglar, a rapist, a hitman? I don't honestly care which one it is, but I would like to know why. I want to know why I'm going to die. I refuse to stand up. I refuse to stop writing. Dusk has fallen already, earlier again today, but I can still see that the sky is covered with cloud, that there's some kind of other darkness beyond this one. The sound again. It's moved. A quick, sweeping, dragging sound along the wall, clearly moving towards the door. If only it had been house borer larvae,